because our way works great for us.
But it may not work for your clients. That's why Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So, what do you provide? Cookie-cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie-cutter portfolios here. Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to meet each client's goals and needs.
But you do sell investments that earn you high commissions, right? And make commissions when you make trades for your clients?
No, Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission investment products, and we never earn commissions on trades.
So what's in it for you?
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you switch to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments in securities involve the risk of loss.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
Good morning, everyone. While many people were sleeping, Brad Holmes was not. The Lions making 2 deals yesterday. Last night, stories broke like at 1 o'clock in the morning. Jamal Williams, backup running back for the Green Bay Packers, free agent. Lions signed 2 years, $7.5 million. And Dan Campbell talked, about getting a complimentary running back to DeAndre Swift. Good reserve. Kerryon Johnson basically, I assume he's still going to be on the team, but if he is, third down back, pass protection, that's going to be his forte. The bigger news is the trade for Michael Brockers, the 30-year-old defensive tackle. Now, he's got 2 years left on his deal. The Rams wanted him, but they wanted him to reconfigure his contract to help them get some salary cap relief. And I guess they couldn't work anything out, so he's been traded to the Lions. We still do not know the compensation yet. So that is obviously important. Analyzing this deal, 30 years old, like I said, 5 sacks this year. He was playing with Aaron Donald. Well, he's always been considered a very good player. First round pick. He's not a Pro Bowl player, he's not a great player, but he's a good, solid player. He'll make $6.5 million this year, which counts as just under $10 million. Next year, if they keep him, his salary is $7.5 million, but they get rid of him, he's only $1.3 million against the cap. But like I said, we have to see what the compensation is. So he goes from the Rams. Now, obviously, he's defensive player, so he doesn't play with particular quarterbacks, and as we all know, and it'll probably be officially announced either today or tomorrow. When the league year officially starts, you'll get the press release that the Lions have traded Matthew Stafford.
Right. 4 o'clock today, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, we'll find all that stuff. So I'm sure Jared Goff, press conference tomorrow or next day, whatever. But Michael Brockers was in the same locker room with Jared Goff. Jared Goff helped them to get to the Super Bowl. And he was asked a few weeks ago, coincidentally enough, by, the probing folks of TMZ, about Matthew Stafford coming to the Rams to be with him.
I don't want to say a lot because it's any given Sunday in this league, and that's just respect to each and every team. So I don't want to say a lot for Super Bowl, but with having a quarterback like that and just seeing what we did last year, and just seeing what he can bring to this team, there's no no wonder why we can't. So I think that's the best answer for that.
In your heart, is it a level up?
Is it a level up in my heart? Deeply, just understanding what he brings, it's a level up.
There it is.
Thank you, brother.
There you go. So I'm sure Michael Brockers probably on the phone with Jared Goff already.
I doubt it.
I don't know. You never know. Maybe it's later today.
We're going to talk about it, and people will talk about it. But in the locker room, this would be a non-issue.
Right.
And it's a non-issue for a number of reasons. When you have a trade, when you have something, you're going to sell what your team got. And I don't think it was that offensive. I also know that he's never played with Matthew Stafford. he's seen his stats. He's fallen for a lot of the same numbers that a lot of people have fallen for from Matt Stafford.
Well, he's played against them.
He's played against them, yeah, but he's never played with them. He's never been in that Kansas City game when the ball is then on the ground. There's just some moments like that where I know that he has those experiences with Jared Goff. And he has yet to have an experience of Matt Stafford in training camp during the regular season, and maybe it pays off for him. We don't know. But I do have. There was a time when I was with the Washington Redskins where Darrell Russell. I don't know if you remember that name, Stoney.
Yeah,
former defensive lineman
Yes.
for USC. He was at one point got the highest rookie contract ever as a defensive tackle for the Oakland Raiders. He had some issues with drug testing. He failed like 5 or 6 of them. He had some legal issues, some serious legal issues. He was never convicted.
Sounds like a great guy.
Well, so I was asked on, I don't know, let's just say it was a Monday. We needed some defensive tackle help. They said, hey, Darrell Russell is out there. What do you think about the team signing him? And I said, I don't really think we need him in the locker room. We don't need, what he has done throughout his career. Hopefully he gets a spot somewhere, but we just don't need him here. And then by Tuesday, we had signed him. And I remember walking into the locker room, and Darrell was standing there. And I could tell that he had obviously heard what I had said. So I walked over and I said, hey, do you want to talk about this? And he said, no, not really. I said, okay, well, I said, tell you what, you help us win, and we're not going to have any problems with anything. He said, that sounds like a good deal to me. I really believe Jared Goff and Michael Brockers, if they walk up to each other, I don't know what type of relationship they had as teammates, but if they walk up to each other and say, hey, if you help us win, we're going to have no problems. And there is nothing wrong with some accountability from the other side of the football. A little pressure from your teammates to play a little bit better.
Look, I agree with you. And, Goff, most people, okay, despite where Goff ended up a couple years ago in the Super Bowl, and I'm not trying to, downplay that at all, because God, with all that happened here, but most of the people around the National Football League who know a hell of a lot more football than I do believe that Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback than Jared Goff. So Brockers, while saying, Stafford is a level up than Jared Goff, he's not alone.
Right, and he's not going out on a limb.
Right, so you're right. I don't think he needs to take back what he said, but I mean, you might want to say, hey, look, it was no disrespect to you. I just was talking about Matthew Stafford.
No, and it's now it's up to these guys to help the Detroit Lions and for Brockers to help that defensive line and the defense to figure out, and bring some experience of, hey, what did it feel like to get to the Super Bowl? What was it like? And same with Jared Goff. Hey, here's what we did. Here's how we got to do. Here's the execution we got to have. And started instilling a feeling of success, of victory, of confidence in this team.
What would you think would be fair compensation? Like, we haven't heard yet. Let's say they said the Lions gave up a second-round draft choice. I'd be pissed.
Oh, yeah, there's no way they can do
Okay.
that.
So fifth round pick, we're okay, something like that?
Yeah, I would say probably a fifth, maybe a fifth next year is possible. Because when you look at it, it's the same thing of why, Brad Holmes was able to get so much for Jared Goff. They had to move Michael Brockers by 4 o'clock today. They've got to be under the salary cap. So when he decided that, whatever your restructuring is, I don't want to do it, then he put them in a position to take whatever they could finally get for him at the 11th hour. So I doubt Brad Holmes had to give up very much for him.
So what you're saying is Rams could just let him walk, got nothing. The Lions could have done that too and then signed him, but there's no guarantee that he'll be able to sign him.
Correct. And so this works out for Brockers. He gets to keep his contract. It works out for the Rams because they get to unload the salary cap. And it works out for the Lions because, again, as what we are anticipating, that maybe it's a 5th round pick or something of that nature that they're giving up. But they're not giving up a whole lot. They're bringing in some experience at a position of need. And he's a rental.
1 year, maybe 2
maybe two, right? And so I just
Like
think
Jared Goff, basically.
exactly, you know, in 2 years, we're already looking at a team from 2020 to 2021 that is going to look unbelievably different in terms of personnel. In another 2 years, I think you're going to be looking at a complete turnover in the personnel of this football team as we even see it now.
You got it better. Our telephone number is 248-539-9797. Remind you that Juwan Howard will join us coming up at 9 o'clock. 248-539-9797.
The tournament's finally here, and anything can happen during March matchups. And that's why BetMGM is giving college basketball fans a chance to win $2 million if they pick the perfect bracket. And the best part is BetMGM's $2 million bracket challenge is completely free to enter. How about that free chance to win $2 million? Whether you're a BetMGM customer or have yet to discover everything the king of sportsbooks has to offer, simply go to BetMGM.com, click on the free play game, and submit your bracket before the first tip-off on March 19th. If you correctly call every game from the first round to the championship, you'll walk away with $2 million. Plus, there's a guaranteed $100,000 prize for the player with the most correct selections. You won't find this much fun anywhere else. Visit BetMGM.com for your chance to win $2 million. Must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem. Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan Disassociated Persons.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
Local WWJD 8950 traffic center. This report brought to you by Edible Arrangements. One incident working the Clearing Drive this morning, Burford South on 696. There's an accident. A couple of roads could be blocked, and also some traffic signals are not working in the area. Cookies, cheesecake, brownies, and hot chocolate and all everything's from Edible Arrangements. Just another reason to make your Edible Bake Shop your go-to for festive treats and platters. Order today for delivery or pick up at your local edible store or at edible.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Paulson's Audio and Video. This is Sports Science with the Radio.com Sports Minute. After Bill Belichick's big bucks lunch break was the studio Monday's opening round of legal tampering. Yesterday's headline was comeback musical chairs. 5 veteran single calls and now reaching 1-year deals. Jacoby Brissett in Miami, Andy Dalton with Chicago, Tyrod Taylor with Houston, Ryan Fitzpatrick playing Monday with Washington, and earlier in camp we up in New England. Dalton and Newton currently appear to have the best opportunities to open their season as starters. But other than Newton and the Patriots, these all strike me as just change for change's sake. Meantime, Mitch Trubisky seems to be waiting until the merry-go-round stops. And we'll have to see whether the Dolphins trade for Deshaun Watson. Finally, I think the Jets are going to draft Zach Wilson second overall and trade Sam Darnold. San Francisco, Denver, and possibly Washington still looking at the quarterback hunt. And oh yes, don't forget what's going to happen with Russell Wilson. Looks like he's staying in Seattle, folks. On the west side.
Cleanliness and safety are essential to the success of any business. That's why Cintas has introduced our Total Clean program, a one-of-a-kind service